MCC Just Motos. It's not really clear, but I thought it'd be really helpful for non-motorcycle riders to know why it's so awesome to ride motorcycles. So I'm here with my 2019 Royal Enfield Himalayan. It is one of the most tough, in-your-face looking motorcycles. I'm gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna tell you, as a non-rider, what's so cool about riding motorcycles. Stick with me, find out. So stick with me, find out. I think you'll learn something. Riding motorcycles is so awesome. I'm at my Royal Enfield Himalayan. This is my Royal Enfield Himalayan. I've had this since 2019. It's max. I've done a lot of work to it. I'm not going to really talk about that. That's not the purpose of the video, but I just want you to see how, like, Mad Max. I named it from Mad Max because it looks like really Mad Max looking. And it's finally warm enough to go ride motorcycle in Maryland on a crazy January day. So I'm going, and I want to tell you what it's like and how I got into it, and, like, man, what really is the driving factors and what it's like to ride motorcycles. So I want to hop on, get on here. It's been a while since I've been on this bike, but it's all good. Okay, my glass is fogged up, but let's go, huh? So first and foremost, what attracted me to ride motorcycles, and what I think you'll find out, is just how much fun it is, right? It doesn't matter if you're going, like, off-road, if you're riding sport bike, if you're riding cruiser, taking a tour. Each one of those different riding styles offers a little something special. And motorcycles can do a lot of things for a lot of different people. Yeehaw. I love it. Just love it. People say it's a freedom associated, and that's true. So there is a freedom, but it also brings you out into the world. Like, when you ride motorcycle, what you'll notice is it brings you, and it focuses your riding, and it focuses your life on the here and now, in the present. And I love it, right? So, like, you don't have enough time to focus on stuff out there. You're focusing on the here and now, the sights, the smells, the feels, the sounds. And now not to get squashed, right? So yeah, that's really, it brings you and your focus, and it brings a lot of attention and skill set you learn. You become a better driver and more focused. And all these different types of environments, if you, like I said, you want to ride dirt, it's a different skill set. But just at the baseline, it really brings you in the here and the now, and you see a lot of things differently than you would if you're driving a car. There's a danger element. So one of the things that drew me, I've always liked to push myself, push my boundaries, and that included learning to ride a motorcycle, learning to ride all the different types of motorcycles, learning to ride fast and crazy. All that stuff I pushed. Each one of those steps, you push yourself. There's an element of danger, progressively getting more and more dangerous. There's no question about it. And, so is riding a motorcycle a little bit of a thrill seek? Yes, it really, really is. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. The level of thrill seek is kind of the level that you push yourself to. And motorcycles allow that opportunity to, like, really do a level of pushing your abilities, pushing yourself at a graduated scale. From just learning to ride a motorcycle and becoming in and out of traffic, to learning to ride, jumping off jumps and stuff. So you have that progression, and not everyone's capabilities are going to be the same. Like, some are going to be able to push harder than others, but you're still going to be able to push at a level that you're comfortable with, or just a little bit past your comfort level. So yeah, I love that. Those are about the biggest reasons right there. Yeah, those are the biggest reasons. I mean, the looks, the sounds, yeah, I kind kind of like the fact that it brings you together as a community. Like, there's a lot of like-minded folks that ride motorcycles, and you build a community around that. So that is awesome. It doesn't have to be a community you're expecting. There are, oh yeah, that's another thing. So all the adventures that you go on motorcycles is a way to push yourself. There are a lot of adventures out there, and whether you're just going across town traffic, or whether you're going across country or transcontinental, you're gonna find situations that you're not familiar with, and you're gonna have to adapt and overcome to some degree on a motorcycle, 100%, whether it's finding fuel, whether it's a breakdown, whether it's maintenance, whether it's a riding situation that you're not comfortable with. It's just so much different on a motorcycle, and you have to learn to adapt. So again, that goes back to you pushing yourself and being comfortable with pushing yourself. I really enjoyed those living moments. Those are the moments, the ones that I'm in the biggest in pain and the biggest challenges are the ones in life that I remember the most fondly. What about you? Think about that for a second. It's not always the happiest times that you remember. It's the ones that are the biggest challenges, but the times that you're most in pain or trying is the ones you remember the most fondly, and then those really turn into stories, which turn into like life experiences, which turn into like things you're proud of about yourself. So yeah, there's a little bit about me. All right, so I said they're fun, and all motorcycles are fun. You really do get a visceral sense of acceleration, braking, and handling that's so unlike a bicycle, that's so unlike a car. It really connects you to the road way more than a car in so many different ways. Yeah, so it's really fun and exciting in that regard. Just the acceleration and the braking and the handling, it's a whole nother way to get around. Of course, they're not as expensive as a car usually, and they usually are more economical, but in today's environment, it's not drastically so. Like, you know, it's not like it's, well, maybe so, it depends, it really does depend, but like all the equipment that you buy, you know, if you're only going to get around a motorcycle, you're going to have to give up a lot of comfort of like rain protection all the time, and if you're in an environment like myself that has snow, I mean, you got to be ready to deal with that. So it doesn't make 100% financial sense, but it can be a little bit of a boon. But I think that's very, very low percentile of people that like buy a motorcycle for like financial benefits. It's really the living, the experience, and the stories that you're just not going to get any other way. Or it really makes those stories accessible to you in a way that is almost daily. You never know when it's going to hit, and it's so fun and exciting to be a part of that. So I hope you guys can come along. I hope you can ask some questions below about what the heck it's like to own and ride and get into motorcycles. You can find out my story and whatever. Check out my YouTube page. I got all sorts of cool content on there. Again, like and subscribe. Drop my comment below, and we'll catch you in the next episode.